Big Meteor actually pumping. Oh! Hey bro, what is up, man? What is up? 3 versus 1? Hey, what is up guys? Skyfury here, and today I will show you guys the updated version of the rank 1 alley build. Okay, this is the best freaking alley build currently being used by the top freaking players in solo shuffle. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about the stats first. I'm going to show you guys the new talents that we're going with, the PP talents, and as usual, I'm going to show you guys the full PP rotation, and I will include in the video how to set up some WeakAuras, because you're going to kind of need it to make that thing work, alright? So first off, pretty simple. You need to stack that haste as much as possible, alright? So we're running with the 4-tier set. Okay, 4-tier set is absolutely bonkers. Right now, Ali Shami is much better, like in a better state than it ever was in Dragonflight. Okay, you need a 4-tier set for Ali Shaman. You need it. You need it. It is absolutely bonkers. You're gonna score some big one-shots with this one, alright? So for our belt, we're running with a World PvP Epic version that is available when you talk to Militia, which is right here. Militia, right here. You need to do your Spark quests and everything. Okay, we're actually running with your we're running with the races from Militia, though you don't need it. If you can get the haste conquest version, you should go and get it. All right. We're running with the cloak from the World PvP quest, epic one, of course, and the rest is pretty much haste on everything. Everything has haste on my stuff. That's literally it. You need haste. Your next best stat is mastery. Mastery, why? Because mastery actually makes you proc so many freaking lava bursts, and it's not about procking those lava bursts that much. It's about like getting that insane generation from it. Okay, you're gonna get so much freaking resources, you are not gonna be able to spend it all. That's literally it. We're running with Wafting Devotion, so this is new. We're actually running with Wafting Devotion because you need so much haste that you can't run without Wafting Devotion. And Wafting Devotion actually gives you like 2k haste when it procs. Really good enchant. It's pretty freaking insanely freaking good. Well, we're gonna skip that brawl. And now the talents. The talents are pretty simple, pretty much the same thing that it used to be. Okay, the only difference is that we're running with Elemental Equilibrium. This is the part where you will need your freaking tier set. Okay, Elemental Equilibrium gives you around 10% more freaking damage whenever you are about to do your big go, and it's pretty easy. You just need to deal fire, frost, and nature damage within 10 seconds to proc it. So it is very, very, very important that you can actually do it on command correctly, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Okay, we're still running with Wind Speaker's Lava Resurgence, actually helping us getting our freaking Primordial Wave so fast. It is just dumb. You guys need to play with it. Also gonna include a macro for Primal Elementalist. What it does, it summons a freaking big fire alley, and with your alley you can proc a freaking Meteor, which deals upwards to 120k damage. It's super good, and what's very good about this build is you will be able to reset its cooldown so freaking fast. All right, so freaking fast. So for PP talents, pretty easy. Static Field Totem if you're playing against melees. Grounding Totem if you are playing against casters. That's literally it. That's literally it. We're playing with Burrow. As always, Burrow is best in slot for PP talents. It is non-negotiable. You need Burrow. It is just too good not to pick up. Skyfury, you can always change this one for season wins if you feel comfortable playing without it. But I like playing with the Skyfury Totem, and also the top freaking players are using it, and it kind of pumps a lot of freaking damage, man. You're going to increase your own critical strike by 20%, and all of your allies around you are going to gain that effect as well. So we're still running with Ice Fury with Flux Melting. Casting Frost Shock increases the damage of your next lava burst by 20%. With Windspeaker's Lava Resurgence, increasing your next lava burst by damage by 10%, which is super good also. Okay, it flat out, if you can score it perfectly, Frost Shock into Earth Shock, your next lava burst is going to deal 20% more damage. 20% is starting to be some good damage increase on top of your freaking Skyfury and everything. So anyways, we are gonna jump straight up into the PP rotation. Let's go. All right, so the whole point is to get, if possible, if you can do it, like the best way to burst with Ali Shami would be to get your Fire Ali up, Flame Shock one target into Ice Fury, into Skyfury Totem, into Frost Shock, into Earth Shock, spread your Flame Shock on 2 targets with your Surge of Power, and then you want to use Primordial Wave, and then you are about to deal some massive damage. So let's go and do it, guys. All right, so Ali, Frost Shock, Ice Fury. We're gonna just do 1 Frost Shock, spreading the Flame Shock, spreading love. We're pumping! Use damage! Ooh, we're getting tons of procs right now. Alright, we're about to reset the cooldown on our freaking Primordial Wave. We're going to use a Meteor. I kind of forgot about it. You kind of want to use it as soon as your ally is up. Look at that damage flying everywhere, dude. Alright. Oh, we're getting procs. We're getting so much procs. We're going to use another Primordial Wave. I see. We keep the pumping. And at this point, gentlemen, you kind of have nothing. We're just like waiting a little bit to get our Primordial Wave back. Oh, we got it. Perfect. Spamming, 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 spamming. And there we go, guys. You are getting so many freaking procs. It is incredible. Oh, we already have our Fire LE. We're going to use our freaking Meteor right away. And then you kind of have nothing. You're kind of waiting. Oh, we got Primordial Wave again. Oh! See, your combo actually never freaking ends, guys. It is kind of crazy. We are already getting our freaking Primordial Wave back again. We're going to use it like right now. Back again. Crit Totem. Frost Shock. Getting that damage increase. And we're spamming. We're spamming. We're spamming. Like, we are dealing up to 300k DPS. Sure, it's on multiple targets, but you know, you can already do it again. So truly, this combo never freaking ends. I would like to be playing with Stormkeeper, but what's happening right now is Stormkeeper is not that great. All right, so I would say prioritize your freaking Lava Burst procs over anything else. Okay, if you have a Lava Burst proc, don't use Frost Shock. Don't use Frost Shock. Even if you would be dealing 20% more damage, what's happening, you're kind of wasting a global on being able to throw 2 lava bursts in a row. And those lava bursts are going to build you so much freaking resources that it's going to make you deal more damage in the end. So prioritize always your lava burst first. Lava burst is actually dealing the most damage. We're heading for 163k lava burst. Okay, so bear with me. This is without Saltwater. This is without you know, power-ups from your teammates, which increase your damage, Dark Angel, freaking you know, Zerker buff and everything. We actually threw 221 lava bursts in a matter of like what, 1 minute 50, something like that. Crazy. Flame Shock, our next big damage, literally just like free damage. So you need to use that Surge of Power. If you guys know actually what I'm talking about, just let me know in the comments down below if you want me to explain more in the next video. Spread that Flame Shock to as many targets as possible whenever you are bursting. It kind of adds up a lot of damage, and also it gives you a ton more procs. Horde Shock actually hit for 212k. Not bad, not bad. During your burst, 200k on top of all your freaking lava bursts hitting everything. Pretty good. Molten Slag is literally from our tier set. Deals kind of no damage. It is just like a slight damage increase by almost 3%. Pretty bad. But you know, it is what it is. Frost Shock hitting for 154k during our whole burst. in elemental blast hitting for 100k. Straight up, kind of not bad damage for a free global. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you guys how to create a WeakAura for your ally Shaman, because you're going to need it for your Primordial Wave and also for your Fire Ally, okay? Those two cooldowns, you need to track them at all times, alright? So, as you guys see, on the left of my character, I got my Fire Ally WeakAura and also my Primordial Wave WeakAura, and also I got my freaking, how do you call that again? Yes, my hold up, it's called Elemental Equilibrium. See, it procced, so I now know that I'm dealing 8% more damage. All right, so you kind of need that WeakAura, man. How do you do it? You download WeakAuras from CurseForge, the application CurseForge. Then you go in the game, you click enter/WA, and it's going to bring up that panel right here. Okay, so right here are all my WeakAuras that I'm currently using on all of my characters. All right, so right here is Elemental Equilibrium. Right, this is the spell that is right here. I can move it on the screen. You see it on the left side of my screen. It's highlighted right now. I got it for Fire Ally. I got it for Primordial Wave. And how to do it? It's pretty simple. At the top of the screen, there's a little plus sign that says New Aura. You click on it, and then you go into Sample, Pre-made Auras. You go into Icon, Default. And then what you want to do is go into Cooldown, and then you will choose the right cooldown that you are seeking. All right. So we're gonna go with the Primordial Wave. All right, so we select Primordial Wave. You're gonna click on Show Cooldown and check for target. Never mind, cooldown tracking, just cooldown tracking. Never mind. The other one is kind of complicated. So we created our first WeakAura, guys. We created our first WeakAura. So what's happening is whenever my WeakAura is gonna be off cooldown, see, there's another Primordial Wave buff on the left of my character. When my Primordial Wave is going to be off cooldown, it's going to show on the screen. So I'm going to know that I can freaking burst someone very, very, very freaking hard. All right. So it's super useful. You can do the same with your Elemental Equilibrium. Again, New Aura, pre-made, Icon, Default. You need to go into buff because that one is a buff. Then you seek the Elemental Equilibrium. Got it. And we're gonna make it. Got it. Now we created Elemental Equilibrium. So whenever we're gonna gain the effect, it's gonna show on the screen. So hopefully, guys, enjoy this part. If you did, please hit the subscribe button because I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the matter. All right. So those are the WeakAuras that I'm using. I'm gonna just delete this one because I don't need them. I don't need this one either. Alright, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about the macros that I'm using. I got a pretty cool macro. It's a Fire Ally macro. Whenever I summon my Fire Ally, I can repress the macro again, and it's going to drop the Meteor right away. So it's pretty easy. You don't need multiple keys. One to freaking spawn your ally, another one to use the Meteor. You just like spam the same key, and it uses Meteor, right? It's super good, super useful. Next one is going to be a little bit different in the sense that it's going to increase the damage of my character. Yes, because it's going to use Blood Fury because we're playing Orc. Okay, the Orc ratio. It's going to cast Elemental Potion of Ultimate Power, which you can get from the auction house. It costs pretty much nothing. It increases your damage by swing ton. It casts Ancestral Guidance because we're playing with Ancestral Guidance right here. It's super strong. It heals so much, especially when you're about to burst. It uses the CD right away. So you're going to pop a ton of damage and heal for a swing amount. Okay, and finally it casts Skyfury Totem. On top of it, there's a Saltwater potion added. You can always put the option off. You know, I like dealing huge damage. So that's basically what I'm running with it. You're going to have a ton of fun playing with this. All right, so we're playing with Heart Healy. Heart Healy, what it does, basically the same thing as my Fire Ellie. Whenever I summon my Artillery, I spam the button and it's going to stun the target right away. I don't need to use my Artillery and then have another macro that stuns the target. No, it's the same button. I just spam it and it stuns my target right away. So it saves you a bunch of time. I feel like it's pretty cool to use. And pretty much the other macros are just like, I'm gonna explain them anyway. So I know some of you don't know about this, but I got the Hover Flame Shock macro. What it does, basically, okay, I'm gonna target the target that is right in front of me, but I'm actually gonna Flame Shock the target that is on the right. Bam! Got it. See? So with this macro, you don't even need to be targeting your off target to use your Flame Shock on it. Same thing for your Primordial Wave. I've made a macro for Primordial Wave that does the same thing. So I'm gonna Primordial Wave the target that is on the right. Bam! Flame Shock my main target, and bam, I can start the pumping right away. See? So those macros, you're gonna need them. I'm going to include them in the description. If you guys like this kind of content, please help me grow my channel. That is the dream of my life, guys. I would highly appreciate it. Please share this build to your friends who like playing Ellie Shammy. And thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys have a ton of fun with this build. And stay tuned because I'm going to release updated versions of this build and also for all of the characters and World of Warcraft. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one, gentlemen.